It's a very foggy or foggy, as the Dutch would say. Weather Institute for Climate Knowledge campus cam, the Dick cam. The good news is you don't see any poverty down there. You don't see any drug infested cities. You don't see trees without leaves. And now you don't see the fucking snow either because it's socked in. That is not fog, that is low clouds, and that is rain. We will see this rain. If you're in the Lehigh Valley and north and west of Lehigh Valley, you're going to see this rain dwindling rather rapidly over the next few hours. By noonish, most of the rain should be out of here for us, for the Lehigh Valley. If you're south and east of the Lehigh Valley, if you're down in Graham Land, down there in Bucks County, that's going to be heavy rain. As we're diminishing, they'll actually be picking up. Why are you asking? Well, let's go show you the radar. We'll show you why. And if you've been paying attention, well, we told you this already. This is a system that is to our south and our east. We are on the very western fringe of this. So as it moves up, it will pull away from us. But the heavier stuff will fill into our south and east. Blah, 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 wet. Yeah, today, mid 50s. We will clear out, start clearing out. The rain will diminish. As we go through the overnight, we'll get some breaks in the clouds. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny as you wake up tomorrow. And through most of the day tomorrow, it'll be mostly sunny. We'll get to 70 plus tomorrow, by the way, in Lehigh Valley. It's going to be a lovely day. However, that changes tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. As clouds fill back in, moist arrives overnight Friday night into Saturday. We have rain Saturday. Chance for thunderstorms as well Saturday. And then Saturday night, we also have another opportunity for thunderstorms as we go into Sunday, with Sunday's highs probably in the 60s. So 50s today, 70s tomorrow, 60s on Saturday. Wet and clearing today, dry and then increasing clouds tomorrow, and then just a damp, possibly stormy day on Saturday. That's what you got. Let's show you the jet stream if we're ready for the jet stream, Mr. Graham. And we're going to show you a couple things to keep an eye out for. We're going to look at the West Coast, and Chris, if we can go to the Gulf of Alaska, that'd be ideal. That, my friends, is an F load of energy. Palmerton, that's fuckload, by the way. That is a fuckload of energy in the Gulf of Alaska. That is making a beeline for the United States. Alaska, as well as the West Coast. We've got a little bit of a glitch, however, in this La Nina system. The water at the equator remains cold, and it is pumping energy as we get this warmer Earth's temperature from sun angle. As the Earth's temperature actually begins to warm up, we're going to see a lot more in the way of unstable weather. As you look at that dark red over the Pacific and heading to the West Coast, you're going to notice as you get to the East Coast, there's a little bit of a downturn to the southeast, down towards the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, Southern California. That's going to remain a trend. And if we go over to the American Southwest, you're going to see that path, that track, that pattern that they're in now. That little smiley face there over northern New Mexico near the U.S.-Mexico border is going to be a devastating weather producer. Anytime from this week, and particularly as we get into next week, places like Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, really the whole Gulf Coast west of Florida and getting up into Arkansas and Missouri, they're going to see some possibly historically devastating weather next week. That, again, that energy coming off the Pacific Northwest, or off the Pacific coast into the West Coast, is a massively strong flow. And as it gets into the Southwest, that persists and it moves to the east. Next week, well, this week, really, this weekend into next week, we're going to keep an eye on that area of the country because I fear for them. They have a very good likelihood for some extremely severe weather. So that was a good time to remind you of the disaster team, by the way. If you're interested in the disaster team, supporting it, you go to our website, weathercenter.com, look for the disaster team. or to other cares for that matter, and you will find all about the disaster team. We always take donations of supplies, toiletries, feminine hygiene products, pet food, and cleaning supplies. We will always take those from you, and we will stockpile them at our storage facility uh, for when there is a need. We have a pretty good stockpile started, but we can obviously always take more. We have plenty more room to take things. Or you can support the disaster team by Venmo at the weather on Venmo. At the weather on Venmo. If you will know you're sending it to the right place when Clark the Bear comes up on your Venmo receipts. Bless you, Chris. Chris sneezed, by the way. You didn't hear it, but I didn't hear it either. I saw it though. Um, that's what I got for you. 50s today and wet, clearing out later on. Tomorrow starting out beautiful into the 70s. Moisturized tomorrow night. The moisture all day Saturday and Saturday night with storms all day Saturday and a chance for storms all night Saturday night into Sunday. That's your weather. That's a disaster team. Let's talk about softball. We have to talk about softball because we need people to register for softball. We are running out of time for registrations. We have about 3 weeks left in registrations, and I will post a deadline for registrations as soon as I have it nailed down to the exact last day you can register. 8 teams, 8 charities. It's at Emerald on Saturday, July 2nd. It's a great time. It's a fun time. All the teams are sponsored. Every penny of the sponsorship money is going to the charities for those teams. The better the teams do, the more money they get from for their charities. Thanks to I'm going to forget names. The Side Owls, let's just call them the Side Owls, for sponsoring the field. Thanks to Snydersville Raceway for sponsoring the umpires. All that money is going to go to sponsors. So the better the teams do, the more money their charities will get. You pay $50 to register, 50. That covers your uniform and gives money to your team's charity. You will get a custom jersey with whatever name you want on the back of it across the shoulders and whatever number you want, 1 or 2 digit number on the front and back. And you get a ball cap, a matching uniform cap for your team as well. They're very nice uniforms. They're very nice caps. If you played last year, you know what quality the uniforms were. Same companies making them. They're fantastic uniforms, actually. They're very high quality uniforms. I don't know what to tell you, but you got to register. Please register. If you have a bunch of people that want to play together, message us. We'll make sure you can play on the same team. If you have a company that wants to have all of your employees play on one team, let us know. We'll make it happen. 8 teams, 8 charities. It's a good fucking time. It's a great fucking time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Blue Steel Vodka will be there again with their slushies. I forget what the name of their one slushie was last year. It was like the Beltsville Turd Water or something. They made this drink with little floaters in it. It was very funny. It was delicious too, by the way. And I'm not a slushie fan, but they were delicious. And other people will be there. Party Pumpers will be there DJing again. Troy will be Troy, and he will keep you entertained throughout the tournament. I don't know. The Emerald Playground Association will have their concession stand open with food, hot food, snacks, drinks. It supports them as well. It's a lot of good for a lot of local charities. And again, just a good time. It's not an athletic competition. It's a softball tournament, but it's not an athletic tournament. If you come out, you have fun. If you can't swing, well, if your wife won't swing, just kidding. If you can't swing a bat or hit a ball, then we'll give you a pinch batter. If you can't run because you throw a hip or you got, I don't know, shin splints or flat feet or something, we'll give you a pinch runner. Okay, it'll be a lot of fun. And the dildo funnel will be coming back. Don't know what the dildo funnel is? Go watch the old videos from last year's softball tournament and you'll see what the dildo funnel is. Otherwise, just come out to the game and you'll see what it is. If you want to just come and spectate at the game, you can. You can tailgate as well. You can play or not play, but if you play, that's the important thing. So we have teams that are filled and we raise money for the charities and actually play the tournament. But you can also just come and spectate as well. Tailgate, have fun, enjoy the games, enjoy the debauchery that's going to happen and the shenanigans that will happen. You have to be 16 or older to play. We lowered the age limit this year. We were able to. So it's 16 years old the day of the tournament or older to play in the tournament. So I don't know. Maybe you're a coach of a high school team and you want your girls to play in a tournament. Yeah. You'd be a horrible decision-making coach. But that can happen. Maybe your high school girls will kick the shit out of the other 7 teams, most likely. So if you would like to do that, maybe you have a softball team you want to play together, come on out. July 2nd. And Mr. Graham, any questions or comments?
We do have a couple here. Let me turn my mic
Uh-huh.
down a little bit.
While
Rich
Chris is
Young,
getting ready here, let me just
yeah,
say that your shirts, your iChart shirts and your Ukraine shirts, if you don't have your Ukraine shirts yet, you should have them today or tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. It's the Postal Service now. It's all in the Postal Service now. The iChart shirts, you should have them very soon. Very soon.
and the
And
iChart
new
shirts are
Coxwag
still.
is coming to the website. New Coxwag coming to the website.
There you
Yes,
go.
Mr. Graham, go on.
And the iChart shirts are still available for purchase as well.
The iChart shirts are available. And the Putin Devil shirt is coming up. Maybe as early as today. Don't know what I'm talking about? Stay the fuck tuned. Or just go back to our old post and you'll see them. There's a Putin Devil shirt design. It's coming.
I am looking forward to that one. Rich Young says Troy needs a recap of the weather. He missed it when you were discussing
Wet.
party pumpers. We are getting
Wet.
quite a few questions on St. Patrick's Day parades and festivities this weekend.
Yes, they are Saturday, and they just told you it's going to be wet and stormy. Today is St. Patrick's Day, by the way, so happy St. Patrick's Day to the Irish out there, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you who pretend to be Irish today.
More of a Celtic thing than an Irish thing, but I'll give
It's
it to
just
you.
dumb. It would be like Dublin celebrating the 4th of July. I don't know why we celebrate it. I mean,
Wouldn't
I
it more
do.
be like
It's fair.
it would be more like people that are Jewish or Muslim celebrating Christmas? St. Patrick's Day is a Catholic holiday,
Yeah,
not an
it
Irish
is.
holiday.
It's just dumb, but it's associated with the Irish because St. Patrick was Irish, and they got the whole thing going on over there. If it weren't for the Irish, we wouldn't have a St. Patrick's Day. If there was no Ireland, there would not be a St. Patrick's Day.
That sounds correct. But yeah, that's about it.
That's it. All right.
Also seeing some comments on YouTube about the taillight situation. People need to
Well, we
know
can talk
what
about that
size it is.
we will talk about that on the post show. It's the driver's side rear, by the way. Driver's side rear. If you're a club member, you would know exactly what we're talking about right now. Because in the pre-show, we talked about a taillight situation. You can join the club by going to weathercenter.com and looking for the club. DECLUB, the club, on theweathercenter.com. Join the club. It supports the weather. And it's probably going to pay for this taillight, too. Thanks. Chris, maybe we should do a wide open Thursday today since we weren't around to do it yesterday.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, let's go to so for all of you, if you go to the Discord, we'll do wide open Wednesday today because I was not available yesterday. So if you would like to participate or get a feel for what it's normally like in the post show for the club members, today we'll open up to everybody. We normally open up to everybody on a Wednesday, but again, yesterday I was not available. So today we'll go to the general wide open chat on Discord, and everybody can come in, the club member or not a club member. And then you can see the nonsense that goes on in there. Maybe that will entice you to join the club or entice you to dislike the page and just run away and go follow Eastern PA Weather Authority authorities. Just don't go there. I love you all, ladies. I love you a little bit more. We'll see you on Discord in a minute. Threw Chris a loop there. He was not expecting me to end it so quickly. Those are producer
Rich
level, by the way. You're looking at
Rich
producer level to club members.
Rich Young is in the comments saying diplomats don't need taillights.
Excuse me. Rich Young, you should post that picture in the general chat when we start the post show. We'll yeah, you'll see what Rich is talking about. He made mention to it last week in Detour. But if he wants to, he can post that picture in the general chat for the post show. You'll all know what he's talking about. But yeah, so we'll go to the general chat. Get out of the the club section of Discord right now. Just go to the wide open Blue Cock Nation area, and we'll do a wide open Wednesday on Thursday.